guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Basic Series 52 Adrian Neville figure. Now this is Adrian's very first time in the line figure, which is based on him in NXT, obviously because they call him Adrian Neville, and now he's only called Neville. I wasn't much a fan of his in NXT, but once I watched him a lot more on Raw, I really fell in love with him. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. He's just so talented, and I really can't wait for an Elite figure of him actually, and I'm kind of shocked they haven't announced one yet. But so I made my own. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you could see one I did. Maybe I'll review it at some point. But this is a really cool figure. It's just hitting store shelves now. You could get it on ringsidecollectibles.com, which is where I got mine. Highly recommend getting it from them if you can't find him anywhere else. You could get him on Amazon and at Toys R Us, I think, is the only places so far the set has surfaced. That being said, let's take a look at him fresh in the packaging. As you can see, it has a typical basic style packaging. It says first time in the line, there's a WWE logo, and there's Neville there. He is superstar number 48 out of the basic 2015 line. It says Adrian Neville on the side. There he is in a standard pose, and the WWE logo is engraved in the bubble of his package there. Looking at the back of the box, there's a larger image of Neville. It says Adrian Neville in the WWE logo. It says recreate the action of WWE. And as you can see, there's a bajillion people in this series. Now I think this is a new thing Mattel is doing, where they are combining older figures with newer figures in the cases. I guess it's cheaper for them to do that. It's kind of annoying at the store though, as you might have trouble finding them because older figures will start to clog that people already have bought from sets ago. So hopefully you have luck getting a fresh case of these. But anyway, in the set is Mankind, Big Show, Kane. The new ones in the set are John Cena, Chris Jericho, The Miz, Nikki Bella, and Mark Henry. It says compete in these superstar rings, pictured as a Raw basic ring and SmackDown basic ring, as well as company information listed at the bottom. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here you have the basic 52 Adrian Neville figure fresh out of the packaging. Overall, I'd say it's an awesome figure. I love it. Like I said, I really want an Elite of him, which will surpass this one for me, obviously, once it is ever made. And hopefully it is. I'm sure it will be. This figure is just really cool if you're a fan of his and want something to hold you over until his Elite comes out, so you could recreate all his awesome moves that Gravity forgot. So that being said, let's take a look at him up close. As you can see, there we go. Here's his latest head scan. I think it looks pretty much like him. They did a nice job. You can see his goatee there, his hair slicked back. They even have his ears sticking out a little bit like they do. No offense to you, Neville. That's just how you are designed. You have a ball jointed head. It doesn't really go up and down because of his hair. I mean, it does a tiny bit, as you can see. And it goes left and right as well. You can see the detail and muscle tone in his torso. That's what he looks like in the back there. His ball jointed arms that go up and down as well as outward. He has a swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints. He has his white wrist tape painted on both wrists. Goes all the way around. And he has a swivel wrist joint as well as a hand joint that goes up and down as well. Looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint, and then he has his gray, white, and yellow tights on here with the British flag there, which is pretty cool. It's all plain on the back. Sorry, the water there. I did a quick head swap for you guys before this review with my custom, just so I could review them, as I already converted this one into an Elite, as I said. He has a typical basic leg joints that go up and down. His typical knee joints, which are kind of hidden by his thin rubber knee pads, but they painted on the black taller pads that he wears under them as well. But you can see the detail in the knee pads with the padding and wrinkles and other designs to make it look authentic, and it doesn't restrict his movement at all. And then he has a swivel boot joint on his really tall kick pads, which are really cool. These are all new molds as well. You can see all the cool detail in them, the silver designs, and on the back has the white and yellow stripes. And he has a typical ankle joints that go up and down as well. And yeah, that's Adrian Neville's very first figure. Highly recommend if you could find him. Especially if you're a fan, I think it's a really awesome figure. It is just a basic, but I don't know, I'm a big fan of his, so pick it up if you can. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.
Like this video? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And check out my latest videos.
For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.